All right, we will go ahead and call the meeting to order. Yep. Sorry for the tardiness and technical issues. Got this straightened out. We've got 4 of the council members present. If you would join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. First order is our disconnect here for utilities. Anybody here in regards to disconnects for utilities? No?
I'll make a motion for disconnects.
I'll second.
All in favor of moving forward on the disconnect hearing, say aye.
Aye.
Approval of prior meeting minutes for the November 17th meeting. Did anybody have any additions or corrections?
No.
I didn't see anything either.
I'll make a motion to approve the November 17th meeting as written. I'll second.
All in favor, say
Aye.
Okay, first order of unfinished business, I'll add a couple things to that. For us to increase our amount that we agreed upon last meeting, we'll just need to amend ordinance 2025-1201. Actually, amending ordinance 2025-0602 from $30,000 to $45,000 to increase our impact.
I will make a motion to amend the big grant ordinance.
I'll second.
45,000.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right. So, the reason why I think most of us here, we don't typically have this many people here, so maybe we would have more of a crowd if we did this more often. That's right, that's true. So we'd run out of money eventually. And so one of the things that we've looked at in the last couple of years is to push how we can support small business. And so obviously it's a holiday season. I think this is a good time for some good news. First off, thanks to the board for going along with us on this crazy idea and trying to push some of the support back to the community and support our small business. I think it's imperative, and I think we all agree on that it's that we do support our small business, and the big grant is just kind of the start of that, hopefully, as we work on Main Street and some of those other programs. So with this, it's kind of nice to watch businesses peak back up and new businesses come back. And so hopefully this is just kind of the beginning. And so what we'll do is start off one by one. I think what we will try to do is when we're done, try to maybe take a quick group picture somehow, if we can. And so if one of you wants to handshake and
You're sitting there, you go.
I'll read. All right, so for this year's big grant awardees, we had 9 that were selected based on the criteria that we had. With our amendment, we're able to increase that amount. And I think we all agree that we'll start hopefully doing this annually as long as the funding is there that we can make it available to do so. So number 1 on the list is Sundog Cafe.
Oh, no.
You can't just sit there.
Yes, sit there, no.
So that,
Thanks, Jason.
there you go. So,
Oh,
congratulations.
your shake.
Okay,
I'll
number
got you.
2 on the list is Sears.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations. Number 3 is Dottie's 100 Mile House. I'll turn around so I can see you. So number 4 is Ditto Home Center. And then while you're here, getting you guys to come to a meeting is difficult. So earlier this year, they hit their 50-year milestone as a business, which is a pretty big deal nowadays. 5 on the list is the Fowler Bowling Center. Is this free bowling for everybody?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Next up is Glimmers of Hope.
No one else here?
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, and next up after Glimmers of Hope is Fowler Community Center.
Get out of the driveway.
Next up is the Fowler Theater. And last but not least, Stowe's Local Public House. So the focus of those grants is to support your small business initiatives and improve your business from the grant applications that you submitted.
I think this is super cool, guys.
Yes.
This is super cool.
Well,
Very
thank you to everybody for applying. We appreciate it.
Very
Yeah,
appreciative.
thank you.
Thank you so much.
And for those that didn't get it on this round, we
I
will
think I want it.
hopefully right after the first of the year make a decision based on those funds to start the process all over again. So
We appreciate all of you. I know there's a lot you do every day and every night that most people don't realize, so we want to say thank you.
So if you are a winner and want to get right here in the front row, stand, and we'll take a picture in this direction maybe. Probably the easiest way here.
So do we hang?
Clay, you can stand too, but.
Come on, buddy.
Please don't say short.
Short people in the front. Squeeze in, get it all in.
We're gonna need to like.
She was in my breath.
Somebody's got to sit
Isaiah, you'll
down.
fit right under Rusty, right?
You will.
You don't even need to bend down. You're good.
What if your award vice?
Your diploma. Your diploma.
Okay, good. Thanks,
Guys,
guys.
this is
Great.
super cool. I want to
Man,
thank you
thank you,
for really.
Isaac.
How you doing?
All right, you're welcome. Thank you.
Hey, thank you. Really appreciate it. Super cool. Don't worry, we're not forgetting about you guys.
I got you. I thought they were.
Well, that was good news.
Yeah.
Yeah. The water's not getting shut off or nothing.
And I love it. Out there, all by yourself. So keep pushing.
I think that would be awesome.
Hey, I got,
Okay, we'll go ahead and move on to the next item of business. Unsafe building items.
The first one is Stan.
Radio.
Stan's not here.
He finished his roof, is what I was told. And so, I don't know that there's anything that pertains to the current order that's outstanding. There may be other things that need to be doing at other properties, but as far as this order goes, it may be ready to, it may be time to release.
Do we need a specific address?
It's 910 East Third Street.
I'll make a motion for 19 East Third to release those.
I'll second that.
Okay.
Aye.
The next one, the only other one is 112 and 114 Fifth Street. Sure, yeah, there we go. And so Brad had to leave for a fire run. Can you bring them up to speed? Let me say first what was ordered to be done. You were going to empty the bar side building upstairs and down, fix the window that had fallen in, and seal the door and the garage door. Drain and remove the ag chemical container, and the town would hold its $5,000 fine for non-compliance and abeyance to see if those actions were completed in a timely manner. So since the last time, what have you done?
I have, previously, quick, we did 4 dumpsters and, we cleared out about what, 85% of the downstairs.
There was nothing else.
Of the bar side?
Yeah, we put the window back in.
Just one sec, so on the bar side,
Yeah.
you finished emptying the downstairs?
There's just personal, his
Okay,
parents'
things that you're
personal
gonna leave
items.
there or stay.
Yes.
Is the upstairs bar side, does it have anything in it?
No, there's nothing up there.
There was nothing.
So the
bar-
upstairs is totally cleaned out.
The bar side then is emptied as far as you're concerned of what it needed to be emptied of. The rest is your personal property that you're keeping there.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
We cleared the, front porch, which was, we, emptied out the AG chemical containers. And those are gonna be moved, pretty soon. Had to rent a,
I'll pick up.
pickup truck to move them.
How many were there?
Just 2.
Okay, I saw one, so I saw the one on the outside in the rear.
Yeah.
And where was the other one?
They're both in the outside of the rear.
Okay. All right.
Do you already have a truck lined up that's rented to move them out?
I'll rent a Menards truck, pickup truck.
Okay, do you know when you're doing that?
We could probably do it, tomorrow.
And there was something else. You fix the window,
The door, we, changed the handles on the door.
so is it locked?
Yes.
And you said you fixed the plexiglass window,
Yes.
and what was the issue with the garage door?
There was no issue with the garage door that I know of.
Was it open or unlocked or something?
No,
No.
that was never, open or unlocked. It was always closed.
I wrote down on November 3rd to seal the door in the garage door. And I'm not
I
sure.
think there's a little bit of a gap between.
Is that where the
door.
cats were getting in?
Is it possible for animals to get in there?
I had put, sealed it, but, we have some people that keeps taking the insulation and they keep taking the bricks that we have or the foam sealant that we put in out so they can feed the cats.
Does the garage door touch the ground?
Yeah.
Where would the animals be getting in?
To the corner of the building. It's where we put the insulation in, they'll take the insulation out.
Okay,
And
so
then-
you need something other than insulation to fix the hole.
Yeah.
The building experience talking, so, but you can do that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then, this was also from November 3rd, and this wasn't due for tonight. Going forward, there's the upstairs and downstairs of the adjacent building. I don't know if there's still things outside the back of the building other than those chemical containers that.
There was pallets, but we removed those.
Okay. The tuck pointing is not done, the bottom is done, but not the middle or the top. So did anything get done on the tuck pointing? I know it wasn't in the order, but it's something that's on the list of things.
I was focused on
We were
the
trying to clear it out.
cleared out. I didn't touch the
Yeah.
tuck point yet.
So is that something that can even happen in these temperatures?
They'd have to tent it.
I'll do some research and see.
Okay. Well, so it sounds like we're gonna be doing this kind of in stages, and that may be a later stage thing just because of weather, but that's up to these guys. And then, so you used 4 more dumpsters. Is there on the bar side any mold that needs to be treated? On the bar side, that now that it's been emptied of its
Oh, on the drywall, I'm gonna plan on taking
Drywall, ceiling, floor,
Yeah.
doors.
the drywall, and there's just paneling, wood paneling on there, which we could easily ply out.
So, but there's mold, I guess I'm asking you. That was what Brad said there's mold. I'm not sure if he was talking about bar side or the other side.
Oh, the bar side.
Okay, so on the inside, there's still mold.
Yeah.
And tuck pointing is on the other building,
The bar side.
Bar side.
the bar side? Okay, so, I'm making a list here. So tuck pointing and mold. And what else on the bar side? Is there a leak?
No, no leaks.
Um, And so where was this, insulation you were talking about that needs to be fixed? Is that bar side or is that the other side?
That's the other
The other
side.
side.
Somebody said,
No, it's awesome.
And it's, on this other side, this insulation, is that near a garage door or part of the garage door frame, or what is it, so I can describe it?
It's part of, near the garage door.
You're gonna replace the insulation with something substantive, solid. And you're gonna empty the other side,
Yes.
upstairs and down. And you said you cleaned up the front porch, and you're gonna get rid of those egg containers.
Yes.
Alright, so do you guys have questions for him?
I guess what's the goal for the next meeting?
Yeah.
Continue.
So, what of those things that we've just gone over, and I can go over them, on the bar side, the tuck pointing in the mold, on the other side, near the garage, replace the insulation with something more solid, empty upstairs and downstairs. What can you have done by the next meeting, which is January 5th?
I can work on the tuck pointing, I'll do research and see if we can get done in the winter time. I'll start on that again.
How many dumpsters do you think are needed for the other side?
Genocide, probably around four or five.
How much progress do you think you can make on the other side, emptying the stuff out?
Dumpster wise, probably, I would say about maybe two.
So would that be like the upstairs with the downstairs?
The
Upstairs is fine.
Okay,
upstairs has his parents' personal
That's what they were
belongings.
looking
That's
for.
where they're living.
okay. So the downstairs has 4, and you think you can get half of the downstairs done?
I think so.
And then they were also gonna get the Menards rental truck to remove the containers.
Right. So, we'll put that on. We're going to say the other side empty.
Do you have new pictures by chance of what it looks like after you've cleaned it out? Is there a walkway path now? Like last time we had talked about how it was dangerous for the fire department to go through. Okay.
Brad, you have any input?
Yeah, if tuck pointing is gonna be one of those things, and from what I've seen, I'd rather not get any tuck pointing done, cause it's not gonna last.
Yeah.
So
Push it all.
that's, so all this still,
That's all their personal stuff,
I mean,
so what are the plans for the personal, like
Something.
are they,
I'm gonna
Is-
call my brothers and sisters and them and see if they can, come get their stuff.
okay, is this, cause this is still a lot of stuff, can you show this to them?
Yeah.
Is that something that can be done this month to get,
Yeah, I could call them and then,
Is that the bar side still?
I think our biggest question is how
Is
many
it as
months are we
personal?
gonna
That's still a lot.
keep going with this? You know, I mean, this isn't just next month it's gonna be all good, right?
Yeah, they're kind of staging the cleanup. Oh, please. That's stuff that needs to be picked up still on the bar side.
Yeah.
So, have siblings remove furniture. So right now I have, and this is for you guys to decide, for next month, for January 5th, near the garage, replace the insulation with something solid, structural, I guess, so we're not doing it again in another month. Empty 2 dumpsters worth of stuff on the other side. Get rid of the 2 chemical containers tomorrow. Have the siblings remove the furniture. And don't do the tuck pointing right now.
Okay.
We'll deal with that when it's warmer, and you're gonna have some work on the mold on the bar side too, but not necessarily. I don't know when you guys say that needs to
What
be
was the
done.
mold like, Brett?
I don't know, I'm not an expert, but,
Enough to gut it, or
I mean, yeah,
At least the outer layers of
Yeah.
it, see?
as they start addressing the mold too?
And you hear that? Start addressing the mold, which may be removing some drywall.
Can we go over again I know you talked about before, the final goal of the building?
Oh, the final goal of the building?
What are we trying to accomplish once everything is cleaned up? Is it basically for storage for your family, or?
No, we're looking to open up a restaurant, essentially. That's, my daughter wants to go to school to be a chef, so we were looking to kind of support her in that. So that was our main.
Alright, is there a timeline for when you were wanting to just start that and open it up then?
We didn't set down in stone
Okay,
the timeline as of yet.
okay, but I mean like
Like,
6 months, a year?
Probably within a year or 2. So I mean, it is a longer timeline.
So, did they comply with the order for this month? Are we still good with holding that
Sounds
final
like they did.
abatements?
Yeah, I mean, they complied to it, yes.
And then that was for next month.
We've given everybody else time or the ability, as long as they're
As long
continuing
as they're making
progress.
progress,
I'd rather
yeah.
the money be spent on the building versus
Gotcha.
fine.
Okay, is that a motion?
I'll make the motion to
Continue 30 days with that checklist and on January 5th.
All in favor?
Aye.
The only other thing I had was the declaratory resolution for the dental building. And this is like warm because it's hot off the press, and I'll go through this with you real fast. But it starts a process that will finish on January 5th. So the process is, they've submitted a statement of benefits. Dentists have submitted their SB1, and it's for real estate improvements, and it's for the pole barn that they built. And on the statement of benefits, just FYI, it says the designating body is Benton County, and it's the town of Fowler has its own. So we'll have to strike that before we're done with this and just hang right in town of Fowler. But what this says is, their application said that it was the location was 705 East 5th Street, but I couldn't tell if the back end of that property
He's 10th Street.
included, or 10th Street,
Very
included your 900
It's very
East 9th
complicated.
Street, so I included both in that, so it's got both parcels that are there, because it's real close to the boundary
Yeah.
line on the
Exactly.
shed that's on the back on 9th Street. And I didn't, and that would be exactly the kind of thing that the auditor would catch and send back to be redone. And so, it's a lot easier just to throw it both in and both lots in. And so combined, it's about 1.2 acres as I mapped it out. They will construct or have constructed a new pole building that's 60 by 120 by 16 with a concrete floor for inventory. Their projected cost was up to $300,000, and so that isn't necessarily what gets abated. That's just the limit on what their investment was, and whatever its assessed value was on the improvements that were added, or what we're talking about abating. I told you that they built before they applied for this, and so there's a non-compliance that's routine, like 75% of the people do it that way. And you have full authority to waive non-compliance, but you have to mention it in the resolutions that you're waiving that non-compliance by beginning their construction project before the economic revitalization area was designated. And so I spread it out. I don't know if you wanted to, and so this may need to be amended. This is just me talking. 10 years, 10% per year for 10 years, ending December 31, 2035. And, so if they were fully assessed in 2026, so they may not even see this on the next tax duplicates, because those will be based on what was there in 2025 at the beginning of the year, I think. And so this may start, the 100% may start next year or the year after. In the first year, they get 100% abatement on the taxes that were added just for their new construction. And they'll pay the rest of their regular taxes like they always have. And then in year 2, the abatement goes to 90%. Year 3, it goes to 80%. It's just 10% per year reduction. That's the standard package. And it sets up a hearing for January 5th, 2026, which will be a confirmatory resolution. This is the declaratory resolution that starts the process. In a month, you would pass a confirmatory resolution, and that's a public hearing, and the public has a right to come in. And I'll need to send copies of this, and the notice setting the hearing will be advertised in the paper, and I've got to send it to the taxing authorities, so the school corporation, and the library, and the township, and the council, and the commissioners. And I think that's all. We'll get a copy of that so that they're aware of it. Sometimes the school corporation will come to find out what exactly is being abated, because that's kind of their lifeblood. That was a practice in the past. I've seen it. I haven't seen many tax abatements recently because nobody's building, but when I have seen them, I've seen the school corporation there about 50% of the time, just to ask questions to see what's what, because they're probably the one most affected by that decision. But anyway, so if you pass this declaratory resolution, I will advertise in the paper and send notices to the taxing authorities and come with a confirmatory resolution that will look strikingly similar to this on January 5th.
I have no issues with it. What are your thoughts are?
I'm fine.
Motion to pass resolution.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Motion to pass resolution number 2025-1201.
That may be 1201B now, didn't you just?
I ordinance.
Okay, gotcha.
Different.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
What? Two signs?
Yeah.
Sign 2 of them.
So I can send copies with the taxing authorities, so they know that it was done.
I got a math question, you may not be able to answer this tonight. It's not really a big deal, but we removed 2 buildings,
It's all done.
okay? So, I don't know if they do that with the difference,
I
because those are removed from the tax roll then, right?
Yes, and I don't know how they do that.
I don't know either.
I would guess they're gonna lower your base, because all the new stuff is gonna be on that structure that you
I
added.
see, yeah.
And the abatement should be on that.
Kinda
It
start
shouldn't be the net.
Yeah, they kind of start over.
I don't think it would be on the net. I don't know though, Rick. I
Yeah.
haven't seen them. I haven't seen.
I don't
how they
think
do
Beth
that.
really knows, that's kind of asked her a couple questions, but she's new, so she's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any other questions for me? Was that 10 years, 10% per year, limited at 300,000? That's normally what you do. There's on the back page, when we get to January 5th, on the back page of their statement of benefit will be some spaces that we need to fill in. And one of those spaces that a lot of people don't understand and fill in incorrectly, and I'll point that out to you when we're doing it, is the ERA designation is for X years, and then the deduction schedule is for X years, or for Y years. They're not supposed to be 10 and 10. So, like Holscher Products had a 10-year ERA with a 10-year deduction schedule, and in year 8 they decided to build another warehouse. And they didn't come back to the county and ask for permission because it was still in an ERA designation. So the first number is how long is that window open on this project and when it closes. So they'll need to finish. I usually try and say a year or two. They're done. So I mean, you could say the window closes 1 year after it starts. And so it's not 9 years of if they decided to tear down all their buildings and build all new buildings, they wouldn't automatically have deductions. They'd have to apply and come before you and ask, which is what you would anticipate.
Okay.
Or if they sold out part of their property and some of that real estate is within the ERA area and somebody was to build a building on it, they would have to come ask you for permission for an abatement.
So that's something we need to make sure.
Yeah, I'll be here. I'm very sensitive to that.
So do you guys need to know the final total?
I used your 300,000 number, and that'll be the far end of it.
Right, if it's less, does it really matter that much, or do you want?
If it's, well, they're gonna assess it for
That's my
something
point.
other than, something other than, you just wanna make sure when they net it out, that they don't net out your
Yeah, I'll
removed
have
buildings.
proof of what it
Yeah.
is.
I saw that you included those numbers and I disregarded those. I wanted to keep the high end, cause if we come in low, if we just say, you said $24,000 and
Right.
if we said it's limited to $24,000, it doesn't matter if you would have been entitled to an abatement on $100,000. If we said 24 is the limit, then that's all you get the abatement on. So I wanted to stay out of that. That's between you and the assessor and the auditor, as far as I'm concerned.
We'll know that shortly, the total.
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
Long before they assess, so.
All right?
Okay. Thank you for explaining everything, Jim.
Yep, you betcha. I'll make you a copy of all those, please.
I did.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Anything else for me?
Thank you. New business. Anybody have any new business? Community crossing. We did get some more good news. Today's good news day.
We received an award from the Community Crossing Grant, CCRG, for a total of $603,000, $848 for 2026. Yes.
Awesome. Good job, all who worked on that grant.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yes, good job,
More
John.
pavement, more sidewalks on it.
Mm-hmm. That's great.
Other new business. Miscellaneous business. Any miscellaneous business? Thanks to Dustin and his crew for picking up some of the railroad stuff and taking care of some of the weeds that we don't normally have access to, and making it looking a lot better. And that helps us on our goal to improve the 52 corridor and the view of people coming into town. So that's something hopefully we can pick up again next year and making it look more beautiful, I guess, as people come into town to visit us or look at houses and move here. Department head updates. Whoever wants to go first.
I will. So the Lexa pool that you guys approved, like, I don't know what the number was, 6,000 something. I got back with the lady, she told me it was gonna be 14,000 plus for what they originally quoted us. And I told her that we probably weren't gonna do it if it was gonna be that much. She came back with another price. I told her that probably wasn't gonna happen either. So then basically she gave me two options, one for $8,932, which is them getting all of our policies, revamping it, me sending it back and doing any changes, and then a very brief training process, or $7,333, which is the bare bones of just us going back and forth and getting no training. But so those are our options for Alexa Pool.
The training's easy, it's just.
That's what she said. We can probably figure it out.
I can train, I can teach you that.
Okay.
I think the cheaper option would be fine.
Okay. Yeah, it was more than what you guys approved, so.
Do you feel comfortable with the cheaper option?
Yeah.
Getting everything you need?
I'll make a motion for the, what is
333.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
The two new guys have 2.5 weeks left at the academy, so, and they're doing good still, so.
You know what their graduation day is?
17th, 5 p.m., Mooresville High School. You interested in going?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I'm going, so.
Alright. Any other department
That's
heads?
it.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
There we go. John's coming in. Good job on the snow.
Thank you.
Yes.
Maybe even tonight.
Thank you.
I guess y'all know that Rural Park was requesting us to go over there and pick up leaves, which
Right.
finally
Yeah.
called me and I said,
You don't.
till Fowler's done, we ain't doing nothing in Rural Park. I talked to the guys, they ain't interested at all in going to Rural Park. So I told them it's probably sell them a machine if they wanted it. They were talking like they might be interested in it. So do you guys have any clue what you would wanna sell that machine for?
We have to open up the bid process, this is,
No, we're selling to another municipality,
Yeah,
you guys can set a price if you want.
what's it worth?
It's true, I mean, it's.
He's struggling to get it.
Probably worth something.
I'm very lucky we made it through this year with it. I mean, it needs
So
the
we're lucky it
inner.
snowed?
Well, I still got it hooked up to the truck. I can't use that truck time, and we'll talk about that next. But the inner fan liner needs replaced. This machine don't exist no more, so you can't get parts for it. So you'd have to have it specially made. It's worth the price of a motor. 6-cylinder Ford motor. That's about what it's worth. I'd say if you got $400 or $500 out of it, you'd probably be good.
Did Earl Park say what their budget was, or what they wanted to do?
I didn't care. I just said I would bring it up and
Okay.
let you guys know about it.
Just want to make an offer to.
Because I mean, we'd probably scrap it.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
realistically, we'd probably scrap it.
if we get $500 out of it, then
That's
that's
the way I'm looking at
$500
it.
that we want
I
to
agree.
I'm
So
sure
if you guys are
that-
okay with that, that's probably what I'll tell them if they want to buy for that, and they can maybe put 1,000 in
And
the line.
and we
or
can
whatever.
deliver.
What's that?
Can we deliver for that?
We could even deliver.
Sold.
The other thing I want to talk about is we got some more snow in the forecast for the next week or so. The piles that were out there when we started plowing, I mean, we went around them the best we could, some of them we hit. They're not gonna be able to be picked up with that leaf machine. I would probably like to put some on Facebook and just say we're done with this leaf season. If you do have leaves you want picked up, if they'll bag them, I'll come and get them.
Sounds like
If you guys are okay with that, I'd like to get my big truck set up for plowing snow, because we get too many more of them, I ain't gonna be able to get the snow up over the snow that's here, so.
sounds like a plan.
So that's all I got. If you guys got anything for me?
Sounds good, John.
Alright, thanks.
Thank you.
Next.
Yes. Next.
I guess I'm gonna be on the. Sarah.
Way to go, Sarah.
Yes.
I have it around this, but I have it ready for you to fill out. Okay.
I talked to Sarah about my budget and I talked to Angie and Christmas or whatever, just 2 t-shirts and a zip up for the firemen. And it came to about $900. department purchased, winter sock hats. They want those $465 or something, so. I just wanna let you guys know when you've seen that, it's
you.
900 short change or whatever. So, we've had several town runs, and, we've had 3 today.
Oh my.
And that one day we had what, 2 hours. And they were medical that day.
Were they necessarily caused by the flu?
A lot better.
Yeah, we're doing very well.
Appreciate it. I'm sure you could do more to keep everybody warm. I'm sure you're doing more than that, but thank you for braving the cold. Bless your heart.
So you'll come by water?
It was. Alright, for our other department head, she is not here, she's gonna migrate, so I have these things to pass out for her. These are the final liners for the Christmas stroll. So everybody, the Ballard Christmas stroll is this Saturday. She's making final arrangements for the golf cart parade where everybody decorates the golf carts, drives through town. So she could use some more. So if anybody has a golf cart and wants to decorate it and come through town, please do. 2 of the people, the businesses from last year that didn't show up, said they're going to this year. One of them was Casey's gas station. They always donate the cookies. They go up to the fire department and everybody decorates them. Last year they had a new manager and somehow lost hundreds of cookies. We don't know where they went, but they did show up. They say they've got that under control now, so we should have cookies to decorate this year from Casey's. And then also we should have our horse carriage rides this year. Again, as long as it's not too cold, but it's, we're thinking like maybe low 30s, so the horses should be able to be okay. And then this is for everybody's records. This was kind of a list, kind of what you had talked about, Jason, with kind of a list of some of the things that she's been working on and doing. Kind of nice. And that is it from Laura. Oh, I guess we can put, did she put this up front?
No,
Oh, really?
Okay, this is where they bring is collecting items for the Isaiah house. And let's see, I think it's a list of things, so it's, you can bring things in to donate to the Isaiah house, everything from blankets, hats, gloves, personal hygiene items, things like that. So do you need this up front or not? Or do you,
yeah, I'll take it. I'm not sure if we have it or not. I know we have another flyer. Okay.
It's clerk Water Street Register.
Monthly
Activity
update
list,
report
just
of what
things.
we've done.
So, if you guys wanna look at it, someone. Water. Blake, anything?
Got the quote from Aaron last month. I've reached out to a couple other companies, trying to get them to come out and give some more quotes, just so we have a little bit of a variety to pick from. Still waiting to hear back from them to come out and schedule a time to come out. Still been having issues with our West aerator when it gets too cold. We have a box over it to keep it warm, but even with that and the heater is still struggling to stay warm enough to keep running. So there's a sensor inside the motor or the gearbox that has a temperature sensor for the oil, and if it gets too low, it'll shut the aerator off. So we've been struggling with that, but, so. Other than that, everything's been going good.
I'm not aware of anything. Is anybody here for ordinance issues?
I saw plenty on Facebook.
Okay. Wow.
Do you wanna discuss the Mr. Dick and Dion and John thing, or wait until somebody else comes in? Or do we wanna talk ahead of
Is there
time?
any reason to discuss anything? I think right now it's out of May.
I think we're,
I don't know if.
What are there as far as, cause I know when Mr. Dick was here talking about the semi, I mean,
I don't think there's been any issues since.
no, I talked to him today, there has not been any issues since.
So if there's an
and is his
issue,
biggest complaint the noise when the semi starts up?
So the semi is not the issue, it's the generator that runs, I'm guessing, a refrigerator on his semi.
so.
Okay,
And we don't have any decibel levels for any ordinance, so basically it's,
so they're not breaking any
well,
ordinances.
so if you are, how's this worded? It's very vague. So if there's an obstruction to the full use of property so as essentially to interfere with the comfortable enjoyment of life and property. So, I mean, that's what I've got. So if you wanna change that, that'd be something to think
Which one's
about,
that under,
like a
Sean?
decibel level or anything like that.
Which ordinance is that one listed under?
So that'd be environmental public nuisance.
Might be worth just redrafting a different noise ordinance, whether it be decibel or distance.
What would we do though, come up with an actual,
Yeah, we can look
Level?
and see what other towns.
I'd-
have said,
I can look.
so,
I'd say either level or just a distance,
Yeah.
I mean, from the source. That would be the easiest decibel level that you're required, you're looking at meters and all that, what distances.
Yeah, cause I mean,
Rough estimation.
if you have any, like this says, if you have any complaint about anything, it's a violation, so. So I would think we probably need to set some sort of decibel level, whether it be based off of whatever you want.
And that's residential only. If it's
I would
some
probably,
business,
yeah, I would think
yeah.
about that, yeah.
There, I think there's another section in there that says for all, zones of ordinances, or all zone properties, and residential and commercial, I think was another one that I put out.
well, he
I was
must have
thinking,
been
you guys
saying
ever
something
rented
to
or
them
had
quite a
cooling
bit.
systems, or had a technology company come in one day or something? I mean, you have that ordinance in, I would definitely make sure it's separated from commercial. Affects me none, but it might affect you guys in the future.
Well, Mr. Gick's neighbors, Dion and John, they said Mr. Gick must have been saying things to them personally because they said it was getting to the point of harassment. That's why they originally wanted to come to the meeting, because they wanted to see, were they doing something they shouldn't be doing.
Right, so I'll ship that off to
And
Lee
yeah,
Quimby
so
over
she
there.
said if he keeps saying something to them, then that's where I had contacted Lee about,
Yeah.
we might be receiving a complaint.
Yeah, so that's usually what I come across is neighbors can't get along, so they fight about the dumbest things ever, so
Okay,
I'm pretty used to that.
alright.
There's an ordinance
Thank
about
you.
semis in
I wanna
town.
have Judd look at.
We don't wanna go down that road.
Like ours used to.
I've been down that road and I told it wasn't the fire department's responsibility, it was the ordinance.
So
Yeah,
we
there's
do,
gotta be something,
we
there's gotta
do
be.
against hazards.
But then like you said, then where do you
But it has
start
to
measuring that
certain
noise at?
criteria.
From the source.
From the source.
From the source.
From
It's gotta be
Mr.
flammable.
Gick's.
Well, they were, they were complaining because they were running all night down
Nobody
there.
needs to complain, I mean, but it's gonna be louder
I do
right at
too.
the start of the generator
Yeah.
compared
Right,
to where
but
Mr.
they're
Gick
saying
can hear it
50
though.
feet out.
From
I
the
mean, I don't,
source.
just start.
So from the
This guy
generator,
was-
50 feet out, it can't be louder than this.
It has to be 50
This
feet.
guy was complaining
I'd
because
say
they were
we can
parking there.
maybe
and,
other- Attica, Delphi, some business towns to see if they have anything.
So,
You know Judd's got.
radio shack,
Right.
Yeah.
and the fumes were getting in their house, the truck runs.
Looks like, especially looking at both sides of the business and residential, making sure you've got it. I think set forth, cause like Dustin said, we could get somebody to add even just an air conditioning system, a big HVAC system's gonna be loud, so.
Yeah, but you still have to be considerate of how loud that is.
Right.
Your neighbors.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely, I mean, and looking at whether it's based on zone area.
Residential areas.
Yeah, if it's commercial, it's commercial. You
Right,
live next to
yeah.
commercial, you're gonna expect that.
But it's, I mean, I don't foresee us getting a data center or anything, but those things definitely create a different level of noise, so on the business side, whatever. I think it's worth researching.
You just never know.
But when those things have to go to, there also can be an exemption.
Right.
At that time, if that's the case.
So,
So it says, talk to go back.
Okay.
Joe can find.
Yeah.
Alright.
All I have is, I know I had spoken to you about the Alliance apprenticeship that Kyle Clark's gonna be doing
Yeah, they brought everybody up and
for the water.
introduced everybody individually, and we all took a
We start
picture.
January first.
$1 million.
It's
How
gonna
good
cost
is
about $8,000, I'm gonna work on getting grants for it. But, I'd like to get a motion for this, so I can get all that paperwork,
This is the same one that played it.
so, let's get some of this information.
It might be worth checking with the, community foundation
Yeah, I am.
for scholarships and stuff.
I got, for the program, there's 4 different periods, and each period he has to get a pay raise. And it goes from $21 now to, I believe, $25.48. There's dollar increments up to the last one, and then it would be $1.48. So you guys are okay with that, and then him doing the program, I'd like to get a motion for that.
So you need just a motion for the program, not necessarily for the money.
Well,
All
all of it,
You want to be separate?
up to, don't have to be, program up to $8,000. Pending grant or over, yeah.
I will make a motion, for Kyle to attend the program for up to $8,000.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone else? Alright, next up, review claims.
Make a motion for this one.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion to adjourn.
Make a motion.
I'll second.
Favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, we're pretty